I added to my short crude oil position today. I can't tell the future. I don't know what the Israelis or the Iranians are going to do, but I do know that I want to be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. Well, when the price of oil on Friday gets up to close to $78 a barrel and that rubber band gets really stretched out to the side of exuberance, listen, I don't have an exact timeline, but I know that no Middle East skirmish has lasted forever, and oil prices will eventually come down. Maybe it's tomorrow, maybe it's 2 weeks from now. I don't care, because I still think those prices do come down. When I made that trade, I let my members know exactly what I was doing. I don't share it with you here because the state of Florida calls out results-based advertising. So if you'd like to know exactly how I shorted more oil today, click that little red email icon in my bio. An opportunity to short Bitcoin could be fast approaching. Remember when I was saying if it breaks down below what I think that important level of about $108,500 a coin, if it broke down and then came back to the scene of the crime, came back to that price point, if it can't break above, if it comes back to the scene of the crime and then maybe just trails sideways a little bit, could be a good point to short Bitcoin. How do you do that? You have to short a Bitcoin ETF. An opportunity to short natural gas could also be quickly approaching. You know, go back for the last month here and you can see, not that anything has to repeat itself, but natural gas up to a price point now where over the last month, it is then reversed and fallen. Now, in a perfect world, I'd like to see natural gas, which made a weak confirmed breakout today so far, as of about 2:30 in the afternoon, above $3.66 a cubic foot. In a perfect world, if Bitcoin can get up to $3.94 a cubic foot and not break higher, in a perfect world, that would be my perfect place to start to short natural gas. Let's see if we get there. Maybe we don't. Maybe I just start to enter in a short natural gas trade very slowly because maybe we don't get that high. Updated S&P 500 SPX target highs and lows here for you, and these have been revised bearishly to the downside, most of these. I still say the target high point number one is about 6,030, which we hung around a lot today. There's a lot of strength at that area. But then I say we can come down even further here to point two, my first target low, way down at 58.10, before we could see a little dead cat bounce up to point number three, a dead cat bounce target high of about 5,880, before then falling again back down to point number four, my second target low, at 57.70. I still say we are currently in simply a bear market rally. Very, very strong bear market rally, but a bear market rally. Everybody forgets the very strong bear market rally that we saw in the fall of 2007, where at that point they actually did make a little, by the skin of their teeth, brand new all-time high. And then if you remember, it absolutely died from there. Something like this is likely happening right now, in my opinion. The 10-year yield today, as of about 2:30, making an unconfirmed breakout above 4.43%. This is good for my short bond fund. Let's see where we close on the day. Let's see if we can possibly confirm the breakout in yields higher tomorrow. If that's the case, yields could then run the 10-year yield to 4.54%. At these relatively high levels now, a rising yields from here at these high levels is generally bearish, so be careful. Gold as of about 225 this afternoon, negating a lot of the gains we made and making brand new all-time highs on Friday, but still very much above what I think is that important level of $3,320 an ounce. I'm plenty happy to hold my long gold position from here. The Federal Open Market Committee will conclude this Wednesday. Jerome Powell and the group will come out with prepared remarks at 2 Eastern. Jerome Powell will then speak at about 2:30 Eastern. I can be wrong. I can't predict the future, but I just don't think that much of what Jerome Powell has to say will be very bullish for the stock market. They are going to probably say, they're data dependent until they die. And I don't think they're going to be very dovish, meaning I don't think they're going to be overly wanting to cut rates. I don't think the bulls will like that, and it could send stocks lower. watch the market on Wednesday. Now the market is closed on Thursday, which might be weird, and it could be a weird week, and then open again on Friday. But I say here and now that the Federal Open Market Committee is no friend of this stock market. Let's see what happens on Wednesday afternoon. And way too quickly, my beautiful Italian vacation is a memory and in my phone and my pictures, and I'm already missing it badly. My apologies for not doing a ton of videos while I was traveling. I was trying to enjoy myself. I can't wait to go back. Thanks for being patient with me. This is not investment advice, and if you don't know me, I'm John Crocker, professional investor, proud American, cigar lover, and owner of Crocker Capital, LLC.